Good evening and welcome back to Osijek in Croatia. We're live once again for our final event of the day. Two medal matches for you. Bronze medal match first of all in the 10-metre air pistol solo women, and then that'll be followed by the gold medal match in the same event. So bronze medal match between Turkey and Ukraine, and then the gold medal match between Armenia and Lubov Jaskovic, who is an independent or individual neutral athlete. So that's been our schedule for today. Norway had a great day in the rifle events earlier on, 2 gold medals. Anton Aristarkov, we've just seen him become European champion in the air pistol solo men, and now it's the turn for the women. 6:30 local time is when it will start. At the moment in Croatia, the time is exactly 6:20. Hello to you, my name is Rory McAllister. I'll be your commentator for both of these medal matches, both for the bronze and the gold. So this is a hit or miss system, just to give you an idea, 9.8 or higher. So it's the distance of the inner circle of your sort of average soft drinks bottle, really. So if you can get it through there and you can get 15 hits, then the medals are yours. Enjoy. And just to assure you, it is water that's in the bottle, just in case you're wondering. 9.8 or higher is what the target will register as a hit. 15 hits to take the medals, and the bullseye, 11.5 millimetres. So pistols ready and waiting, safety flags inserted. Meanwhile, we like to make things easy for you, so if you hold up your camera to those QR codes, you can then follow us on social media, Instagram and Facebook. They're there for you. Just tap through, simple and easy, and join in on the party with the European Shooting Confederation. So our Chief Range Officer, Petar Plavčić of Croatia, has called the athletes to the line. There are the pistols, safety flags inserted. That's that luminous piece of plastic. Must be clear and visible to the jury. Those are the rules. And it goes both in the loading end and then out the other end of the barrel. So Elena Kostievich, 39 years old now, and just looking through her record of medals, just too many to count. She's an Olympic champion from Athens, bronze medalist in London. There was also a bronze medal at the same London Olympics. That was in the 25. And she was a bronze medalist in Tokyo in the mixed team. And always a smile from Elena. And alongside her, Igor Chedodinov is the coach. And here comes Cheval Ilayda Tarhan, 25 years old from Turkey. 3 gold medals so far, 1 in the individual, 1 in the mixed team, and also in the team women. So this will be a 4th medal in a row, should Cheval get over the line and take bronze here. Murat Organ is her coach. So jury just getting their introductions. There's Petar Plavčić, once again CRO in his job title and CRO for his country code. So Cheval has the advantage here of already being out on the field of play in the finals hall. For Elena, this is her first appearance in the finals hall at this European Championships over 10 metres. There's the Olympic rings representing the 5 continents of planet Earth. It was an absolute privilege to be the Olympic commentator for shooting right the way around the world across all host nations. Most of you in Europe will have seen it on Eurosport For those of you back home in the UK, it would have been on all the BBC. There was NBC Peacock, Sky Sports in New Zealand. It was everywhere. So how do they get to the finals hall? Well, there's the qualification hall as well. Let's have a look back at qualification earlier on today. So the qualification hall, as you can see, much different than it is here in the finals hall. And this is how it unfolded earlier on today. So Tarhan and Kostijevic make it into the bronze medal match. And Jaskiewicz and Karapetyan make it to the gold medal match. So let's have a closer look, shall we? This is Chevelle Ilaida Tarhan going for her 4th medal of these European Championships. 7th in the Olympic final, 2nd in the mixed team alongside Youssef Dikets with the silver medal at the Paris Olympic Games. So she's had 3 golds here, 1 in the individual, 1 in the mixed team alongside Youssef Dikets, you can see there to the left of your screen, and also in the women's team. She also has gold medals at the European Championships here in Osijek in 2019 and a gold medal at the World Cup as a junior in Changwon. I can't remember whether or not I was commentating that day or announcing, but I was certainly there for it. Now this is just a ridiculous amount of medals, isn't it? Just look at Elena Kostijevic. I won't even run through them, I'll just let you see for yourself. That Olympic gold medal though that I will mention from Athens. And there's 2 bronze medals at the London Olympic Games. And also in Tokyo at the mixed team. So Igor Cheladinov is the coach. So if you're new to this format, this is the first time you've watched an air pistol solo women's medal match. The target down the other end with a bullseye of 11.5 millimeters. If it registers a 9.8 or higher, that equals a hit. And you need 15 hits to take the medal. In this case, it'll be the bronze, the next medal match for gold and silver. Now, both these shooters world class in their own right, but I do always enjoy watching Elena Kostijevic because she's just been such a big name in the world of pistol shooting, has inspired so many people, as has Chevelle as well. But just by virtue, Elena's been around just for a lot longer, now 39 years old, and Chevelle Tarhan 25 years old. Well, just under a minute to go now. Athletes just settling in, going through that muscle memory. You just see Elena as well, just with that very strong stance. Wider than Chevelle Tarhan. I mean, it comes down to personal preference. See Elena there with a bit of a lean back, but it works. It's that posture, that breath control that muscle memory and of course eyesight that's taken all of those medals over the years. So Shevil Tahan just trying to cool down her palm. So there's a slight sweat in the final salt, not too bad. Both these athletes have certainly dealt with a lot worse. And Shevil going for her 4th medal of this European Championship. She has 3 golds so far, the individual, the mixed team and the women's team. So here we go, we're getting underway. If you're joining us on Facebook, hello to you. And if you're on YouTube, thanks for coming along. And thanks for taking part in the live chat as well. It's been very busy over the last couple of days. It's been great going through your messages, seeing your messages of support and your emojis with all the country flags. This is the 10-metre air pistol solo women's bronze medal match, Turkey versus Ukraine. So both athletes open with a hit. That means they both scored a 9.8 or higher. So Shevil, both eyes open. Elena goes with that opaque blinder with the sticker from the Paris Olympic Games. It just shows you how good both of these women are. 2 hits so far. Well, another 2 hits. Equal all the way so far. I think this is already shaping up to be a very interesting bronze medal match, especially when it comes down and getting nearer to the 15 hit marker. Because it's a format where if you get too far behind, and even if you keep hitting, and the other opponent keeps hitting, then you can't catch up. And you're hoping for the opponent to miss. Now, this format was introduced earlier on this year in the under-16 and under-18 European Championships in Tallinn. And now getting its debut here on the European Championships for the seniors. So Elena with her first miss. And it's a hit, much to the applause, not only from the Turkish team, but also from Murat Orgon. He's a coach sitting in the chair behind. Now, the coaches can call timeouts, do bear that in mind. They're allowed up to 60 seconds and 1 timeout per coach.
Start.
miss from Kostievich, meaning Tarhan will go 2 in front. And no surprise, there's a timeout called by Ivar Cheredinov. Let's see what happens here throughout this timeout.
This last was a miss for Kostievich, and coach Cheredinov took a timeout. Tarhan increased the difference to 2 points. So when I say round of applause, I don't really get any applause. So I'll try this. Viraki Sturu.
Once again, the Turkish team just exchanging jokes and smiling. This happened yesterday in the timeouts as well. Just shows that even at an event like this, you can be relaxed. I wonder what Sheva was saying there. Well, I'm on for my 4th medal here. So a bit of a smile there from Elena also. Both incredible athletes, but Kostievich said the record she's got, the amount of medals over the years. Kostievich responds this time after the timeout with a hit, and so does Tarhan. She really is on form and has been throughout this European Championships. And I think Elena now knowing that she's 2 behind. And this is already in the development of this solo match. This is what makes it so interesting, because although we have to get to 15 hits in order for the bronze medal to be awarded, already now, if Tarhan keeps hitting and Kostievich keeps hitting, she's behind by 2 and can do nothing more than just keep doing her best each time. Both with a hit again, and Tarhan 7 shots, 7 hits, 100% success ratio.
The only difference is that Tarhan doesn't have a miss. A round of applause for her.
Kostievich, meanwhile, 71%.
Exquisite in this bronze medal match. For the next competition shot, load.
Well, across the junior competitions and even with the men earlier today, this is the first time we've had 7 hits in a row from the start, anyway. And what makes it interesting as well is if Tarhan keeps hitting, will she keep hitting throughout? Or will the pressure start to kick in, and will we just see a very cool, calm and collected performance? Here's another hit. And although Kostievich is hit as well, still 2 behind.
Hits for Tarhan and 6 hits for Kostievich.
So if you are just joining us on Facebook or YouTube, this is the 10-metre air pistol solo women. A new format introduced this year by the European Shooting Confederation. It's a hit or miss system. 9.8 or higher is a hit, and 15 hits takes the match. And Tarhan has her first miss. Shows indeed she is human. Meanwhile, Kostievich can close the gap by 1. And now the Ukrainian athlete on 7 hits. Tarhan of Turkey on 8. If you're live with us on YouTube, thanks for joining in with the live chat as well. Lots of people saying hello. Hello back. Chetty's already here for Armenia coming up in the gold medal match. And so much support and so much love as well for not only these two athletes, but also for the world of shooting sport. Catherine Riley says that Chevelle Talhan, she's my hero. Well, that's what these women are here to do, inspire the next generation and the current generation. If you're watching this back, of course, at a later time, then you're unable to take part in the live chat, but next time, if you're here live, join in.
And we are close to 2 figures. Remember, they need 15 hits to win this match.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
So can Talhan get to double figures here? 90% hit rate, does so.
Stop.
And Kosiewicz also with another hit and still has a success rate of 72%.
The difference stays the same. Talhan is now at 10 hits, only 5 hits away from winning bronze medal match. A round of applause, people, come on!
For the next competition shot, load.
I think she's clearly commenting on the live chat. Can't think of anything else she'd want to be doing other than watching the final. It's what makes shooting so tough. An event like this, Talhan's got her own pressure to deal with, having that 90% hit rate. Same again, muscle memory, breath control, eyes wide, and it's a hit. And for Kosiewicz, a miss this time. So the gap is now 3. And is perhaps this bronze medal match just slipping away from Olena? There's Mr. Vladimir Lissin on your right, and Mr. Alexander Ratner, the president of the European Shooting Confederation. Clearly having a chat about what's happening in front of us. And it's another hit from Talhan, and the second miss in a row from Kosiewicz. So this bronze medal match, is it nearing the end? The gold medal match coming up, that's Lyubov Yaskevich, who is an individual neutral athlete. She'll be up against Elmira Karapatyan of Armenia.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
Two hits from both. Well, that's how this bronze medal match started. It was 3-3 at one point. And the first 6 shots going off and all equaling hits.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
So Elena now up to double figures. Tarhan meanwhile, with another streak of hits, is now on 14, one away from taking a bronze medal and her fourth medal of these European Championships. What a trip back to Turkey it would be for Tarhan.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
And Kostevich with a hit. Pressure now on Tarhan to make this one. Can she convert this to bronze? Will this bronze medal match continue? And Cheval just going again, just raised the pistol ever so slightly there, wasn't happy. It's got 7 seconds left. Oh, and goes! There you have it. Murat Orgon with the waves to the camera. And Sheva Elida Tarhan has taken her fourth medal, 3 golds, 1 in the individual, 1 in the mixed team, 1 in the women's team. And now the bronze medal here at the European Championships. Well, I forgot to count up the amount of misses, but it wasn't very many at all. Doesn't matter now, it's all over. And for Elena Kostevich, 39 years old, still performing on the world stage and here in the European Championships, leaves in 4th place. So before we get to our gold medal match, let's just have a look at the highlights of that bronze medal match. So victory for Cheval Elida Tarhan in the sense that she now has her 4th medal and added that bronze medal to her collection today. We're back in a few moments' time for the gold medal match. Do join us for that on Facebook or on YouTube. Lyubov Yaskevich, an individual neutral athlete, versus Elmira Karapatyan of Armenia, coming up for you in just a sec. So out into the field of play comes Lyubov Yaskevich, an individual neutral athlete, 39 years old. And was 4th in London at the Olympics. Bronze medalist in the World Cup final in Munich back in 2015. Gold medalist in Changwon at the World Cup in the same year. 2015, a very strong year for her.
And on firing point F, representing Armenia, Elmira Karapetyan.
So Elmira Karapetyan of Armenia, 30 years old, gold medalist at the World Cup in Rio over the 10 metres a few years back, 2023, and also in that Olympic qualifier, which I was commentator for last year. She also has a European Championship bronze. That was in Tallinn back in 2023, 2 years ago. So just in case you're wondering, the men's solo matches will be there for you on YouTube and on Facebook for you to watch back. And Anton Aristarkov became the European champion and gold medalist. And for Yusuf Dikets, it was a silver medal. And then Luca Yaholda of Romania took the bronze earlier on in the solo men's bronze medal match. So here we go, the gold medal match over 10 metres, the air pistol solo women, live for you here at the European Championships over 10 metres. And it's Karapetyan of Armenia versus Yaskevich, an individual neutral athlete. So a 9.8 or higher equals a hit, and 15 hits are required to take gold. The series is conducted over 50 seconds. And if the targeting system recognises a 9.8 or higher, then you will be awarded a hit. Two coaches can call timeouts, and those are up to 60 seconds or 1 minute if you prefer. So the preparation and sighting time now begins.
The last medal match of the day, the last medal match of the penultimate day of the competition here at the European Shooting Championship in Osijek 2025. There's not many of you in audience, but we have seen before that the number.
So both athletes now, shooters, get to settle into the finals hall, get used to the conditions. And it's got a tad cooler over the last couple of hours, which is certainly going to help.
Very nice. And I can see you over there, but I want to hear you also, individual neutral athletes. Put your hands together. All right. Good job. So for the last.
So now let's put the focus and spotlight over Elmira Karapetyan of Armenia. There's that gold medal that I was telling you about at the Olympic qualifier in Rio last year. That event was squeezed into the calendar to make up for the fact that in Granada at the World Cup, there weren't any 25 or 50 metre events. So in order to level up the Olympic rankings and the quota places, there was that extra Olympic qualifier that was put in Rio, which meant that on certain days we were running 25 metres and 50 metre events a few days after each other. So Lirov Yaskevich, 39 years old. There's that fourth place at the London Olympic Games I was telling you about earlier on today, and has 5 European Championship medals.
The first athlete who reaches 15 hits will be the winner of this gold medal match. Will be
So there's Yuri Dauhapolov,
and who will, of course, gold medal.
who's going to be Ubu Yaskevich's coach, and the other coach for Armenia is Seyran Nikogosyan.
It will be broken by single shots fired in time limit of 50 seconds on hit and miss bases until the tie is not broken. Of course, as per usual, coaches may request one timeout during the medal match, and this timeout can last up to 1 minute, in which time both
If you are just joining us on Facebook or YouTube, And 10-metre air pistol solo women gold medal match about to get underway. And just in case you didn't hear, just before the junior competitions last week, the president, Mr. Ratner, told us that shooting will be part of the Youth Olympic Festival in 2027, which is a great opportunity for younger athletes and those of the youth in order to get a go at being in a competition as large as that on the world stage. And there's Mr. Ratner to the left of your screen, alongside Mr. Vladimir Lissin. So Youth Olympic Festival takes place every 2 years as well. It's not like the normal Olympic cycle of every 4. So another great opportunity for shooting to be on the world stage, and for the younger athletes as well, just to get that experience, that exposure, and then bring that on to World Cups, World Championships, and of course the Olympic Games itself. And the countdown to LA has already begun. So just coming up to the 30-second reminder from the Chief Range Officer that the preparation and sighting time will be drawing to a close.
30 seconds. End of preparation and sighting shots. Stop.
So here we go, the 10-metre air pistol solo women's gold medal match. Elmira Karapatyan of Armenia against Lyubov Yaskevich, an individual neutral athlete.
Start.
50 seconds each time is the shot clock per series. A 9.8 or higher required to make a hit. And both start with a hit, which is exactly what you'd expect in a gold medal match.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
Well, a hit for Yaskevich. Karapetyan now as followed up with a hit as well. So just like the bronze medal match a few moments ago, this is exactly how that one opened. 2 shots, 2 hits per athlete.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
And you just see Yaskevich there just pulsing on the trigger. And a miss this time for Karapetyan. So Yaskevich into the lead for the first time.
For the next competition shot,
So the towel's out there just in case the palms need a wipe. These grips are moulded and therefore resistant to slipping. But at the same time, if the palm is a little bit on the sweaty side, it'd just be a bit of an irritant really. You just want to try and eradicate that and get rid of it. So yeah, heart shapes back to you as well. So Jaskovic in front.
For the next competition shot, load.
So Jaskovic with 100% success rate in terms of hits at the moment. Just a very unique follow through as well on the back of that pistol shot, just lowering so quickly. So it's still a difference of 1 hit. Karapetyan 4 and Jaskovic on 5. Well, this is Anna Lechakova, the European Shooting Confederation Presidium member, just sharing a joke or two with Jahor Lenik, who is the European Shooting Confederation Sports Director.
Start.
It's just nice to see everyone here just enjoying the shooting, relaxed, watching this solo match unfold. So Jaskovic, yeah, without a miss. This is an incredible streak. Well, I'm trying to think back now to how many Talahan hit in the bronze medal match when she opened up from the very beginning. I think it was at least 7 hits in a row. Might have even been 8, but my memory fails me for the moment, even though it only happened about half an hour ago. So Karapetyan still within 1 hit. Another load command and start. And 50 seconds once again for the 7th series. Jaskovic still hasn't missed. It's an incredible performance. 100% success rate. Meanwhile, Karapetyan with a miss. I wonder if we'll see a timeout soon from Seren Nikongosyan. Perhaps. Depends what happens in this next series.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
And the first miss for Jaskovic. So a chance now for Karapetyan to close the gap. Oh, misses out. Still 2 behind. So Jaskovic can just keep on staying in front if she keeps hitting. Likewise, if Karapetyan keeps hitting, she's still 2 behind. So can't catch up if the 2 hits keep coming.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
So 2 hits apiece, still a gap of 2. So 9.8 or higher is the calculation for a hit. And the reason why that was decided were calculations were taken over senior scoring and junior scoring over many different events, and the numbers were crunched into a computer, and 9.8 was the number that came out being the mean value that should be a hit at this kind of level. The ability of these athletes, they should be able to most of the time hit a 9.8. And likewise, when we switch to rifle tomorrow, 10.3 is the hit or higher in terms of 10.4, 10.5, etc., etc. They're also a hit. So hopefully that helps explain some of this new format that was introduced to the under-16, under-18 European Championships in Tallinn earlier this year.
For the next competition shot, load, start.
So the bullseye down the other end, 11.5 millimeters. But in this instance, for a 9.8, that's roughly 24, or pretty much nigh on 24 millimeters. Can you imagine trying to shoot inside the top of a soft drinks bottle, inside the lid? That gives you an idea of what a 9.8 looks like over 10 meters. So Karapatyen with another miss. A hit this time as well for Jaskovic. So still 2 between these. Karapatyen on 7, Jaskovic on 9.
For the next competition shot, load, start.
So can Jaskovic get to double figures here? She can. And first one to get to 10. Karapatyen, meanwhile, also with a hit, so keeps the gap of 2 between these 2 athletes. And here we have a timeout. So Sedan Nikol Gosyan has raised his paddle to say, like a timeout, please. So Mira Karapatyen, who was 9th at the Paris Olympic Games, just missing out on the final on the back of a decent year because she'd taken the gold medal at the Rio Olympic qualifier just a month or 2 before the Olympic Games began. But still, to make it all the way to the Olympics, representing your country, that's just, well, something most of us can only dream of.
For the next competition shot, load, start.
So let's see what kind of impact that timeout is going to have. Well, for Jaskovic, it's another hit. And Karapatyen with a miss that time, so success rate down to 61%, meanwhile 84% for Jaskovic. We saw Talahan in the bronze medal match and completed that bronze medal match with a success rate of 92%. Jaskovic just 4 away from becoming European champion, and with the gold medal, Karapetyan has some work to do here to try and catch up. Well, Jaskovic marches closer. I just wonder, is that the face of, not defeat, but perhaps Karapetyan just finding it tough. And just thinking, well, what do I have to do here other than keep hitting to try and keep up?
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
Jaskovic with a miss. Karapetyan just catches up just a little bit with a hit. And it's now 3 hits between these two athletes.
Uses this chance to decrease the difference to 3 hits. 12 hits Jaskovic, 9 hits Karapetyan.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
Just a bit of recoil there on the pistol for Jaskovic, and made a miss, but she's just called over for a timeout.
As expected. Coach, now Palau doesn't give anything the chance. It's out of character for Jaskovic to have 2 misses in a row. And it can be dangerous this close to the end. To the end mark. And the end mark is 15 hits. There is now 2 hits difference between them.
So Jaskovic on 12 hits, Karapetyan on 10, just 2 between the two. And the Armenian team just not saying too much to each other.
Communicating with their athletes, having fun as we see. But let's see if we will be 1 step closer to the end of this match after the timeout, or will we be closer to a tie?
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
Two misses on the back of that timeout. So this solo match, this gold medal match continues.
Athletes have a miss. Like nothing happened. We continue. Nothing happened.
For the next competition shot, start.
There's Kuna, our mascot, who's been doing a great job with the crowd over the last couple of weeks. She's here for the junior competitions as well. She's a Marten, M-A-R-T-E-N. You can look them up on the internet. Cute little things, but ferocious in some ways. Luckily for us, Kuna's really kind. Jaskovic with a hit, Karapetyan with a miss. Is this gold medal going to be decided over the next 2 series? Well, we have a fight back from Karapetyan.
Total and only 2 hits away from winning European champion title and gold medal, Ljubo Jaskovic.
Well, it's late in the day. It's just coming up 7:15 here. in Croatia.
For the next
So the
competition
concentration required from both these athletes now out in the arena is very intense. Well, Karapachin closes the gap by 1. And is Jaskovic just struggling to get over the line here and to the gold medal. This is when it can become very interesting indeed in these solo matches, when you get to this stage and the athlete knows they're a couple of hits away from, certainly in this instance, taking a gold and the title of European champion.
Start.
Oh, 2 misses. So we stay where we are. Karapachin on 11, Jaskovic on 13.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
Well, it's very inventive, isn't it? Just drumming along on the seats. And Kuna getting involved as well, leaning in.
For the next competition shot, load.
So Jaskovic now within 1. Karapachin also making that hit on the last shot. Both of them taking hits, but Karapachin still 2 behind. And Jaskovic has done it. Whatever happens now with Karapachin, yes, she makes the hit, but both of them taking the hit on that particular series, but Jaskovic makes it to the 15-hit marker. So we'll take the gold medal and the title of European champion. Meanwhile, for Elmira Karapachin of Armenia, it's a silver medal, a great achievement in this air pistol solo women's match. So in the last 2 gold medal air pistol solo men's and women's events, 2 athletes who are individual neutral athletes have taken the title of European champion and gold medals. So we'll have some highlights for you in a few seconds. But first of all, we'll have just the presentation of the medalists. And then in a few moments, we'll have those the highlights for you of that gold medal match. So here we go then with the confirmation of the medalists. Şevval İlayda Tarhan of Turkey with the bronze medal raises the pistol up.
The silver medalist representing Armenia,
And Elmira Karapachin of Armenia, the silver medalist.
And representing individual neutral athletes, gold medal winner and European champion,
And Ljubomir Jaskovic, 39 years old, has had a very long career and it's still going. She's European champion and a gold medalist. So if you can bear it, let's have a look back at that gold medal match and how the drama unfolded. Well, a very intriguing gold medal match and how that all unfolded. So it's a great day for Norway earlier on in the rifle events. 2 gold medals for them and for Anton Aristakov and also Lyubov Yaskovic, 2 athletes who are independent neutral athletes taking gold medals and the titles of European champions. So here's how it's looking for tomorrow. 4 events for you. First of all, midday local time here in Croatia. So that's 11 AM GMT. 12 o'clock for the air rifle solo men, and then 1:30 for the air rifle solo women. Then we'll move on to the pistol events, the air pistol trio women, and our final event of the European Championships will be the air pistol trio men. So do join us tomorrow for day 4. First of all, though, before we go, a word from one of our sponsors. Many thanks to HEP and everyone who sponsored this event. And we'll just have a look at that and see you tomorrow for day 4.
HEP. Više od struje.